It gives me a lot of excitement to look back at the journey that the Mazira Foundation has made over the last 9 years, especially considering that it started with an idea that was conceived back at the university between Dr. Faith Mugoha, the founding trustee in charge of administration, and myself, on the basis that at the time our philosophy was that if we dealt with health within the community, and especially took a hygiene and preventive medicine perspective, a lot of lifestyle diseases and complications that people suffer from today, and that lead people to be in a position in which they cannot afford healthcare, or that makes healthcare inaccessible, would indeed reduce the problems within the community by almost 75%. So we started off by training community health workers, and we did this in partnership with the district health management team. We worked with the medical officer of health in Vihiga County, then it was Vihiga district. And to date we've trained at least over 600 such community health workers that have then been working with these communities to advance our philosophy of preventive medicine.
Based on the vision of Mazira Foundation, the Passionate Hearts medical team is comprised of doctors, clinical officers, nurses, laboratory technicians, and we hope in future that we can come up with a whole medical team, if possible even a hospital, that will be able to serve the people much better.
I'm here for Passionate Hearts Medical Reach Out for the first time. I like it, I'm enjoying it. It's a good opportunity for young doctors like me. We get to see many more cases and basically build on our knowledge and also help out the community, which is the main purpose. So far we have a big turnout. The patients are quite many. We've really tried to make it systematically organized. So when they come in, they register first in the tent, then go into the waiting area. From there, they proceed to the nurses' unit where their vitals are taken, things like body weight and height and everything, temperature generally. And then from there, they wait for a short while before they proceed to seeing the doctors. In the doctor's tent, that's where we usually they start from. General reviews are made, and depending on patients' problems, they're then directed to different special units.
We receive a lot of patients in the camp because they feel this is a free thing, and most of them come for our assistance. There are those who have been sick in the homes. They have not been coming to the main hospital because some of them, they feel the place, maybe they'll not have money to pay in the hospital.
This foundation normally is based to help the needy people, as we are doing today. She supports people who are needy. Actually, not only the widows, even the widowers and the less fortunate people sometimes come in and she helps them.
It's my first time in Kenya, and it is actually my first time in Africa. I think it is fantastic. It is a great experience. I really wanted to come here to see how things work, and if I am able to do something to help Mazira Foundation growing and the rest. What I think that it is great to do is start working with chronic trauma, chronic wounds, and we can do that if we have a complete laboratory, complete functional laboratory. We can work with traditional therapies, we can work with PRP, we can work with a lot of things, helping a lot of people. There is always a need of help here. I mean, it is only the first time of many times that I'm gonna come to Kenya. It's a great experience, and it's lovely people, lovely smiles.
Our main interest is promoting awareness in cervical cancer and cancer of the breast, with a key focus on cancer of the cervix, because it's a cancer that it's a major killer in our country and worldwide too. And the good part of it is that it can be detected early and prevented and cured if detected early. And that's why we are encouraging our women to screen early in this camp and even in the future camps, so that we get them early, and those who have issues, we treat them early to get permanent whole cure, reduce mortality among our women.
Definitely there are a bit of challenges we have had over the years, especially in terms of getting facilities, and that's the major issue that we are trying to tackle now as we try and build on more on the medical camps, make them more frequent, and we hope that we'll keep on touching lives of the people of our community and beyond.
Our main objective as the nutrition department is to do nutrition assessment for the people, and then we identify the nutritional problems in the community, and then we identify the locally available foods that can be used to correct these nutritional problems, and also to identify the specialist nutrition condition for the different clients. And the general population has been very receptive to nutrition information. They have been very willing to learn more about nutrition. That's why in the process we've been able to increase the type of materials we are using to carry out the nutrition education, and then we are able to identify early any developing nutritional conditions, and then we are able to counsel the patient and give them information on how to prevent some of these conditions through nutrition. This is important simply because they'll not spend so much money looking for exotic foods while they have their own natural traditional foods which can be used to prevent the conditions that they have. And this one will go a long way to help them to prevent these conditions and to stop them spending so much money on treatment. And then
but in the last couple of years, a lot of very interesting developments have taken place within the Mazira Foundation. We have begun to develop more sustainable institutional frameworks that would not only grow the organization, but also extend the partnership to the community and doctors as a community, generally focused towards synergy, and that basically assists us to address a number of issues that would otherwise be limited in scope if we only address them as a foundation. And so over the last couple of years, WorldComp International has come on board, and we have partnered with them as well in at least 2 medical camps. The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Board has come on board and in fact has been very, very instrumental in assisting us bring into the country doctors from the US and Greece. The medical officer of health has been very instrumental in providing facilities that we have introduced in this year's medical camp, which were basically surgical in nature. So as we grow, I see Mazira Foundation developing not only as an organization, but also a health institution that can then begin to more practically address issues of treatment as well, as we move along with preventive medicine and so on. Set up the Passionate Hearts medical team, which is now assisting us with organizational issues for these medical camps, including logistics. And we have also got into a partnership with Dr. Perry from Greece, who is bringing in the PRP the technology for treatment of chronic wounds. And that is leading us into further development of Mazira as an institution in terms of facilities like laboratory that would then be very, very useful in further research and treatment of the chronic wounds that we are currently also taking as a priority.
Mama Faith is a friend I've known for almost 30 years, and in 1998 she lost her husband when she was only 38 years. And was left alone with the children to look after them. And she experienced herself how tough life can be when you become a widow. And she was very compassionate about other widows, and she started visiting them, encouraging them, praying with them. And in 2004 they registered Solid Rock Widows Trust, which became a network of widows to encourage each other. They meet monthly. Every year they also have a camp for 3 days. They have a medical camp where we are now here in cooperation with other foundations. We met in the 80s when I was hosted by her and her late husband when I was an anthropology student. And together with another Dutch lady we have an organization where we build capacity in women. And we felt like Solid Rock Widows Trust now is at a point where they need to professionalize, getting systems ready, but also to help these widows to gain some skills that can be paying off in earning a little income. So we had somebody here to learn them how to bake scones and breads, and that is picking up. There is a group of 12 widows doing that. We are seeing how can each of these 12 widows benefit from it so they improve their lifestyle.
In this camp, Mazira Foundation It has really helped as young youths. For those people who have insufficient funds, like the way it is carried yearly, you find patients are undergoing severe pains that are helped here freely. They come in good number. I personally, it has really motivated me to join the outreach. Even my ambition of doing a medical health faculty, I'm really passionate to that.
It has really helped us, and we wish they could repeat it frequently, because it has really helped us as widows, because most of the widows are very poor, and this camp, or the medical camp, gives free medication. They are able to reach the mothers, and the mothers are very free, more freer than when they go to hospitals. They talk to the doctors freely. The medication is done very well. They are getting free medicine, and they feel that they come back again and reach them.
Nimekuja hapa ili nikaweze kuangaliwa nione afya yangu jinsi ilivyo, na nimefurahishwa sana na jinsi ambavyo huduma huko mahali hapa, kwa sababu nimekuja na nikagundua ya kwamba kumbe niko na pressure of which sikuwa najua. Kwa hivyo nimefurahishwa sana na huduma, na popote nimepita hata kwa daktari nimeona vizuri, na ningependelea waendelee kuwa hapa ili tuweze kunufaishwa, kwa sababu watu wengi ni wagonjwa sana.
I've been hearing about it, but this time I've got the opportunity to come, and I've seen it is a good thing, because this camp is helping our people in the community. So it is something very good to us, and we welcome it. Here, what I'm doing right now is on the side of cervical screening, VCT counseling, HIV counseling.
It has been the first time we're introducing the surgical department in the medical camps, together with Dr. Perry from Greece. And we intend to partner together, especially in dealing with chronic wounds. And we'll be working with the platelet-rich plasma to enhance healing of wounds. And so we are looking forward to doing great things in the foundation in this region, and also expanding our outreach. And that's why we are building on the Passionate Hearts medical team, so that together we are able to actually reach out to people who really are in need, and make a difference in the little way that we can to make this world a better place.
Most important part of these developments, and perhaps the most fulfilling, is the change that we are witnessing in the society today, and the transformation in the lives that have been turned around as a result of these medical camps. And we are looking forward to developing even greater capacity to positively influence the Vihiga County. And we are looking forward to all manner of partnerships that would make that possible.